Hey, this is Individual Perspective Podcast. I'm your host, Daris D. McKinney, and we're on Fight Night. We're on Fight Night. I was calling Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Nobody was watching my episode, so I got away with it. So, what we're doing is I just wanted to kind of come in here before the fight started. You know, I'm looking at the other fight cards and everything like that. So, look, I think this is another monumental situation to kind of separate the old way, not even the old way, the last eras of the last 40, 50 years that men have taken a major subdueness to elevate the evolution of women and everything like that. And this, you know, we have our moms, our sisters, and girlfriends and wives and everything. So we do want women to have a little, you know, whatever they feel that they need to feel that they're living a good life or living a happy life. They're accomplishing the things that they want to accomplish. But we do have to actually understand that they are telling us that they hate that we let them have so much control and so much autonomy over the course of civilization. And that's where the big divide is between women and men now, is because we have subdued ourselves as a man. And the presidential election of Donald J. Trump was another way that, and I think it's a vital situation. In 10 to 20, 30 years from now, you will see that men took back control of their households and their relationships and the course of society and the path of accomplishments and goals and everything like that. And I think we took a step back so much because, you know, a lot of us was raised by our mothers, single mothers and everything like that. Not so much single mothers, but, you know, a powerful, strong woman and in our household and everything like that. So, and psychological contribution to that, a lot of us subdued ourselves to allow the women in our life to magnify themselves. But like I said, the verdict is out, and the women, they are pretty angry and upset, and they're kind of been very passive aggressive to men to say, you know, you need to take more command and more leadership approach and be a more dominant man and have a fortitude to take the how can I say the provider role of the household. In order to do that, you need to be in control and command and dominate your relationship, your household, and everything like that. And women are asking men to step up to the plate, step back into the original order, into the original space. And you're going to find the next 5 to 10 years that men have actually put themselves back into command. And I think the presidential election of Donald J. Trump was a presentation of men binding together to take control. And I'm gonna do another episode on this, but I just wanted to kind of say this situation where you have somebody like Jake Paul. He's very modern and flared, and he did a great job putting this fight together, and he's kind of making himself a very competitor and doing entertainment and live, taking his podcast and his social media influencer power, and he elevated into the entertainment industry, even put himself as a boxer that he's promoting and getting into the business to even do a deal with Netflix to empower what he sees the celebrity and the actual flaring and entertainment of boxing should be. And he's using this platform and this actual fight with him versus TYSON as something to present a very big entertainment mammoth presentation of entertainment. Though I feel that even though Mike Tyson is about 58 years old, and everybody keep bringing up that he's 58 years old. No matter what he does and how good of a shape he in, he can't win against a 27-year-old guy. And Jake Paul is 27. He's very endurance. They say he got a good punch on him too. So if Tyson gets hit by him, he could a lot of the veteran sports enthusiasts, they really hate this whole fight because they feel like it's inevitable for Tyson to get knocked out. But I truly feel like it's a pivotal moment to show the younger generation how to take control of masculinity and dominance and what it is to be a warrior. And I think Tyson is bringing that persona to the table, and I think that that's the message of this. So I'm hoping for Tyson to win. And it's not about beating the young guy. It's more about like him ending his career and him saying, hey, this is how we need to present ourselves as warriors in the boxing ring, or as in the masculinity and the manhood. And I think Tyson is a good representation of the pit bull of a fighter, you know what I mean? So I hope that he wins. I'm going for him to win. 58 versus 27 is something. But I'm telling you, man, I watch if Tyson is there, he's present there, and he's excited to be there, and he's his endurance, and he got enough sleep, and he's ready to be there. He'll be a hell of an opponent, because I've seen his endurance. He looks like he's physically ready. His endurance, he's not sluggish. He's looked like he's ready to kind of go 8 rounds and stuff. But you never know, the day of, somebody could be a little bit more tired than others. So, and it's a chance that Tyson would need to relax more than anybody's. But I'm hoping that his veteran understanding of how his mindset and his physicality need to be before he goes out to the ring, and what his heart rate needs to be like, and what his body and everything needs to be, his awareness and stuff like needs to be at, that he has that. And if he's kind of fired up and he's in there aggressively and he's really ready to fight, I can't see Logan Paul, no matter how he come at him, beating him. But at the same time, you gotta remember Lennox Lewis, when he fought Tyson, he was like a hyperactive younger fighter in his reach, and he just kind of really dominated Mike Tyson, because he didn't have a respect for him and everything, and Holyfield either, and stuff like that. So hopefully Tyson wins this one. But it's, I just watched both of them come into the stadium, and Logan Paul was having fun. He was enjoying the whole kind of thing, coming in there with his bombshell girlfriend and a wife or whatever she is, and he was looking like he was in the entertainment factor of it and enjoying it all. And Mike Tyson came in and like a pit bull and just kind of, just moving through it and stuff, and it's just like, he's just walking in there calm and everything, like the calm demeanor and everything. So you just never know. So look, I wanted to go over a couple things, to get you guys somewhat psychologically ready for the fight. And let's go to the first clip.
Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
It would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history when I put this man to sleep.
I think he thinks this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be an easy night.
We made history together, and we got a chance to make history together again.
There'll be nothing less than the last fight.
We're just days away from the biggest boxing event in recent memory. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano.
This isn't pay-per-view, it's Netflix. And this is MVPs face-to-face.
Gentlemen, how you doing? Good to see you.
We'll meet you, bro.
Look, to maintain order, we're gonna allow you guys 45 seconds to answer my question. The opponent has 45 seconds to respond.
This is like a presidential debate.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, all right.
When I'm here, it's important.
Hopefully it's not 2v1 like Trump had to deal with.
Man. We good. You guys ready?
Go.
All right, let's get it. We're gonna start with you, Mike. Why'd you agree to take this fight with Jake Paul?
I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe I'm going to win.
Jake, why'd you agree to take the fight with Mike?
Man, he's a legend, you know. This is the guy. This is one of the two most famous boxers to ever live, him and Muhammad Ali. This is a dream come true for me. I am inspired by Mike, his story, you know, what he's persevered through. And to be able to fight him and to share the ring with such a legend is a special moment for me, and it's historic. And the fact that we did it with Netflix, it's the biggest fight of the century, and that's what I love to do. Make history, have fun, and go to war.
Well, to add on top of, what does it mean for boxing?
Everything, man. You know, this all came from an ayahuasca ceremony. When I saw this happening, I saw the butterfly effect of every kid going into the gym the next day wanting to be like me or Mike. 700 million people watching on Netflix. Wow. And the impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable, and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so what does it mean to be fighting Jake Paul? And same question to you, what does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this, and probably never will.
Well, Mike, let me ask you this. What does it say about Mike Tyson if he knocks out a 27-year-old Jake Paul?
Mike just knocked somebody else out again. You know, this is going to be big. It's just, it's not like it's just some 27-year-old. It's Jake Paul.
Right. And Jake, same question to you. What does it mean if you knock out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson?
Yeah, when it happens, it's going to be a little bittersweet because I have love for him. But at the current moment, we're meant to go to war. He's trying to take the food off my plate. I'm trying to take the food off of his plate, and that's what warriors do. Right. But for me, I've dreamt this, manifested it, and it'll be the start of, you know, what has been a 12-year career for me in entertainment and acting and working and all the things I've done now into boxing. This is finally my moment and my time to shine. And I'm gonna show the world who the fuck I am, because everyone's doubted me. Everyone's had something to say. Nothing was ever given to me. I've had to work for it all. Suppressed by everyone, kicked off of YouTube, kicked off of platforms, canceled 5 times, and here I am, throwing the biggest event in really all of entertainment, actually. And now it shows to the rest of the world what hard work and perseverance can do. And I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is, you said when it does happen.
Yeah.
So you're gonna knock Mike out?
It's already written.
Okay. You heard that shit?
Clearly.
Just making sure. I like that confidence right there.
This is the baddest man on the planet, heavyweight. Look, I mean, just look at the fucking guy sitting here right now.
Right.
He's an animal. He posts Instagram pictures and I get a little scared because of how good he looks. But I have to step up to this level and show people that I can accomplish the impossible. And that's what the story of Jake Paul is all about.
Now, Mike, a lot of people gonna point to your fight with Kevin McBride and say that that's when your skills basically dissipated 20 years ago.
My life has changed since then, and I decided to fight Roy Jones, and that was successful, and now we're fighting.
So people shouldn't even bring that shit up no more?
No, they should bring it up.
Okay.
They should see the difference from there to now.
Gotcha.
Me at my worst, to me at the biggest event in the history of events right now. There's never been any bigger than this. So what they have to say about that?
What you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what critics do. They sit on their couches, they sit in their homes, and they have so many things to say because they're unhappy with their lives themselves. They'll try to rip people apart like me and Mike, who are actually going and fucking doing something.
He had 11 pro fights, 1 amateur fight. How do you rate him?
Hey, listen, he's been successful in all those pro fights except one, and that's why we're fighting.
it's been 4 years in professional boxing. And in terms of what I've done in those 4 years and the amount I've learned is more than any pro boxer. So just in terms of how much I've learned and grown, I'm the fastest growing and learning boxer in the sport. And that's what I rate myself off of. If you calculate how good I got from year 1 to year 4, no one else has made that progress. So really, to me, that's the most important thing to focus on. And I have big plans, and I'm continuing to, again, do the impossible and show people what I'm capable of. And they chalk up what I've done to fights being rigged. Still, when he posts on his Instagram looking like a killer, hitting the shit out of the mitts, the top 5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me.
Right.
That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend
Can't even get it.
how good I've gotten and what I'm accomplishing in this world.
They telling me you're talking too long. There's not no Trump shit. They trying to give me the...
That's what I'm saying. I knew this was gonna happen.
See, don't...
Hey, we got all the time in the world. We can make edits. What's your name? Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Thank you.
Control, do your thing. He over there. Don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga. That wasn't on me. All right, now look, one thing
What?
that people cannot deny is your activity. This is your 3rd fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years. Where boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay working towards my goal of becoming a world champion. So there needs to be 3 fights a year for me at least. And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
Gotcha.
I've always been in the gym training. I'm in boxing, professional fighters. I'm just, activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger. And I think activity is great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Now, does a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day. But he's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy if you end up beating Mike Tyson, and not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson out?
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is pretty dope.
He dreams a lot.
A lot of dreaming.
I do it.
He has a
They
lot
all
of
come
dreams.
true.
This is not gonna come true, young man.
Hey, man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see.
We will. That's the beauty of boxing, is the truth comes out, and by golly, do I love the truth.
Are you concerned if Mike hits you flush on the chin, this shit could be fucked up?
Yeah. Yes. Indeed. I have to be alert. Right. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer, and has all the power still, clearly, in all the videos, all the sparring that he's showing, dropping his sparring partners. My mom is messaging. She can't even watch Tyson punch.
Right.
She won't watch it because it scares her. And he has one of the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So, of course, I have to be ready and know that he's going to have some moments in there, and I'm going to have to persevere.
Now, Mike called you a manufactured killer. How you respond to that?
I would say the deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. I like that. I like that, man.
And I think it's scarier to be a peaceful man, waving Disney Channel wands around, and then to choose to kill.
Now, Mike, look, you criticize Jake's skills. What does that say about you if you lose?
Well, I'm not gonna lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. He's not gonna win. I think he thinks this is gonna be a very easy night. It's not gonna be an easy night.
I don't think that. I think it's going to be a war of ages. The fans are the ones who win out of this, but I know you, I know your soul on a deeper level, and I know myself, and I know you're not going to fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off. I can go down to the canvas. You can fuck me up. I could be bleeding from everywhere and I'm not gonna stop. And I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this, is I don't think it's gonna be easy. I know it's gonna be hard.
You had a great career, but in many ways, this is the biggest event that you ever been a part of. What does this say about this night and this matchup?
First of all, no one else can do this but me.
Okay.
I believe. And like you said, this is the greatest boxing match in the history of boxing, and it's because I'm a part of it.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man. And this is the do-si-do in Texas, the biggest fight. And I do think a dance requires two people, but that's the magic in this, is that we're, you know, this yin and yang that is creating this massive fucking disruption and storm and massive fight. So, you know, 2024, November 15th, the gods and the universe aligned us to do something magical. And it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as the GOAT of this sport.
Now, a lot of people are saying that the Taylor-Serrano fight should be the main event. Part one was a fucking amazing battle. What do you have to say to that?
It is the, you know, like this is, there's two main events. How do you choose which one to put before each other? You know, they're massive. I'm more excited to watch that than I am excited to take his punches. But yeah, man. I mean, it's massive, and I'm just so excited to see the rematch and for Amanda Serrano to prove all of her doubters wrong.
So who do you think won?
Close.
It was close.
Close. Razor close.
But when you're
Yeah, so I just wanted you guys to kind of check and see pretty much what the mindset is on there, but I'm going to give you one more good one before I end this podcast and kind of go watch the fight myself.
Ladies and gentlemen!
See, he was playing around and he kind of stepped on his foot and he socked him one, smacked him one.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Yeah, boy. That's the weigh-in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Our main event tomorrow night, live on Netflix.
The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there? All right, that's it. That's it for Mike Tyson. He walks away.
Yeah. So that just gives you guys a pretty much a look at how he's ready, man. He's cut, man. He's cut. He looks good. He looks good. But look, let's see what's gonna happen, y'all. Look, this is just me kind of giving you guys a little peek in and my mindset about this Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. I'm going to watch the fight. I hear it on in the other room, so I'll check you guys out on that aftermath of it. See you later.